Hey, welcome to week 2 of GvG. We are back with very difficult fights this round. But first a quick recap from our last round. We did face Royal Dragon and we did end up winning against them by it was 6 or 7% or 8%, something like that. We were having like a comfortable lead throughout the fight, but towards the end it did get a little closer than expected, but still really well played by them, pretty good guild. So yeah, after we won our first 2 matches of this season, we ended up being ranked number 6 for week 2, and as expected, we will be getting a difficult opponent in Paladin-Legends, and indeed it proved to be quite challenging. We faced Paladin-Legends last season. It was a similar outcome. We also faced them like throughout the seasons, and we did actually have wins against them in the past. But the past 2 seasons, I feel they've grown very strong. Definitely a very solid top 10 guild. And I must say that I saw some strats this round that I've never seen before, like super original and super clean as well. Just very well played by Paladin-Legends. So pretty well deserved win. I already say a win because while we will get some percentages off with our 33 attacks, I don't think we will be able to overtake them. I don't think so. And so, yeah, pretty, like for the most day 1 and early day 2, we were actually similar in percentages, but now towards the end of day 2, they took the bigger lead. So yeah, really well deserved win. So let's see how my attacks went. My attacks actually went this round 4-1, and I also did okay on defense, 4-4 on defense. So let's see where my attacks went. So first I did a double attack on this person Nova against this Ingrid, Luscious and Wukong team, and it was a pretty straightforward win. The main idea is that we switch Ingrid and then we fly with the healer. Now Ingrid will switch back to AoE, but it will not matter too much. And Lucius, while he's dealing some okay-ish damage, he's just not enough to do much right. So yeah, that's basically the attack here. Probably one of the easiest defenses that they had. I'm not gonna be showing the second attack because it was pretty much the same on auto. So yeah, I did 2 hits here. Oops. Did 2 hits on this team. One comment I want to make, they had like almost every single person was running this team, but here with Beelzebub as a CC. Like, let me see, for example. Yes, so this team, for example, like almost every single person is running this team, and while of course it's not the best team out there, it can rack up some wins. This one, for example, I don't think, yeah, this one for example didn't really rack up anything, but they had so many of these teams. Some of them were more difficult, others failed like very quickly. Not sure if it's RNG or just Beelzebub built differently, maybe with more attack, with less speed. Maybe they had them built different, so it won't be like the exact same teams, right? I don't know. I don't know the main idea behind running this team by so many people, but as you can see, so yeah, this person was running this team, this person was running this team, this one, you get the idea. Like almost every person was running this team. So yeah, this is where my first two attacks basically went. Then I went against, I think my next attack, yeah, okay, my next attack went against this team, which was actually like during testing I couldn't figure it out like straight away, but it turned out to actually be quite simple. And let's see. So here we'll start off with the Fool and then Maul. We'll try to basically sneak past the, how do you call these guys, the little demons, and then immediately after go with double dogs while Maul is being stuck here. And it's gonna be right, like they will sneak past right when everyone's ult is down, like Durza ult, Neja ult, and Valara ult as well. Like they did get pushed back for some damage, but ultimately it did not matter. Pretty straightforward it turned out to be, despite a couple testings. This was my third attack, and then where did my last two attacks go? Okay, so against the same person, apparently. Against the second team. Okay, so we'll see how this is done in action. This team that it's the double full strat swarming. That's how you deal with this team basically. Of course, I think there is some RNG, and it really depends how Beelzebub is built and how he's awakened. Like for example, A3 is crazy and will definitely make this team stronger. This one I guess was one of the weaker teams with Ingrid and Beelzebub, but the idea on how to defeat it remains the same. Not exactly sure, like the BP requirement here, I was able to defeat it with my not so big BP. And as you can see, I cancelled the auto here so I can time the dogs properly. So I send the dogs, let's see, I send the second stack of the dogs right after Ingrid fires her beam to make sure that she doesn't kill them here. As you can see, Beelzebub is kind of pulling stuff in the back here. and it's gonna be just enough to, as you can see, it does get a little tight, like it wasn't a very comfortable win. So it does, I guess the higher BP you have, the better chances, of course, but this is the main idea how you deal with this kind of team. We were not running such team, by the way, but they have had a lot of them, a lot of this. As I said, almost everyone was running it. My final attack was a loss, unfortunately, and it was against this person. Let's see. So it was against this team. Here I was trying to copy one of our members. He had much higher BP, so that's where it failed. It failed, unfortunately. But the main thing here was to, let's start it, to kill Praetus before he gets any type of orbs. I mean, he's not gonna get orbs, but the idea was to kill him with the archers and the chaos shamans. So first one archer, first shaman, second archer immediately, and then the final shaman. And as you can see, they immediately target Praetus. Unfortunately, it was just not enough. Like, he survived by so little, basically. It was super unfortunate. But the main idea was to kill Praetus. Then if you kill Praetus, they will, and if you have the BP, Torador should also die to this combo. And then from there, basically, you just send the fiends and the rocks to finish the fight. Of course, here you also send the healers, by the way. Here, but my shamans already died to the Alex, so it was too late. In short, the BP was just not enough, like, definitely not enough. So yeah, pretty unfortunate, but I'm happy. I did alright. Of course, I didn't attack any like super meta teams, but still an okay performance, let's say. So yes, this is how my 5 attacks went, and yeah, this is us versus Paladin-Legends. As I said, I don't think we'll be able to fight back. We'll be able to take off some more percentages, but I don't think we'll be able to go sub 40. I don't think so. Not realistic. So again, congrats to Paladin-Legends. Super solid performance, super solid strategies. We definitely learned, and yeah, just pretty well played by them. I don't know who we will face next, but depending how much we drop in the ranking here, we could face some, I don't know, some weak guild or some guild that is similar to our level. It's this early in the season, it's a pretty much a lottery. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is us, BloodPandas, and yeah, take care.